Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, People 3.
Alright. Hello friends. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to y'all. Gam, hello. Moons of Empire, hello. Kupo, Funzy, hello, and Merry Christmas to you as well. One Drunk Man, hello, Merry Christmas. Janky Render, Merry Christmas. Not sure who gifted me, but thank you. May have been Elaine, maybe, or maybe Christian. I don't know. MSA, hello. Peaches, Merry Christmas. I guess belated now. It's probably the 26th over there now. 30 months. Wow. Thank you. Amsa, hello. Merry Christmas. JT Jet, hello. I wonder how many Keycults you've missed while you were away. I have no idea. A few? Probably not too many, actually. I don't think. Cloudyak, thank you so much for the 6 months, and happy holidays to you as well. Quiero una quesadilla sin queso, por favor. That's a taco, Mason. Juan Tagon, Merry Christmas. Hola, ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Cómo estás, Nacho? Toyohisa Shimazu, sup, dude? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, too. If this Keycult isn't selling, I'm gonna riot. Oh, that's too bad.
What up?
Yelsu, whoa. Wesley, hello. How's it going? Been a while. Thank you for the Prime sub. Alright, so Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday or have been enjoying the holiday so far. Myself, I went to a small gift exchange and like Christmas celebration with some of my friends. We just had like dinner, had like potluck, you know. Like I brought like drinks and snacks, and other people brought like dishes and other things. People baked cakes, which was amazing. Someone baked this like one of my friends baked this amazing U-log type of cake. It was like chocolate, like sponge. So good. And then there's like this fruit cake as well. Yeah, no, but it was great. And then this morning, I guess this afternoon, I went to lunch to a place in New York City called 옥동식, and it's this pop-up that's in the city right now. It's a restaurant. I think they might have Michelin in Korea, but they're working with like hand hospitality, and they basically opened a pop-up place here in New York where they serve 곰탕, which is like this broth, and also like kimchi, like dumplings, mandu. That's it. That's all they serve. They just serve two things: a main, which is the broth, and the side, which is the well, like the main, the broth has like rice and meat in it, like pork and stuff. But it was really good, really good. It was kind of hard to reserve spots because the reservations go like super quickly. Also, Ninewalker, damn, thank you so much for the 10 subs. AKB James, hello, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. What's the difference between tactile and linear switches? Mostly the way they feel, the actuation method. It should be easy to find out what the difference is though. Toyohisa. Dang. Ninewalker feeling generous today. Oh, Merry Christmas, Mr. Frank. How's it going? Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas, Krellbit. Merry Christmas. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support. So yeah, that was it. That was lunch. And then just in the afternoon, I've just been like organizing stuff. I've also been lubing a lot of switches the past few days. Because I am trying to prepare a build-a-thon where I'm gonna try to build a bunch of my own boards that I have been waiting to build for quite a long time. And so I'm pretty excited for that. And of course I have a bunch of prizes for that. A bunch of keyboards, a lot of key sets, some switches, this and that. Like I think like some desk mats. Yeah, I think mostly though I think it's keycaps and keyboards, so it should be pretty good. Yeah, so it'll be pretty fun. Oh, Spectrum, please? Am I dropping frames right now? Oh, I am dropping frames. I see. It's kind of stabilizing now. Oh, no, it's spiking up and down a little bit. Let me check my resources here. Memory's doing fine. Computer's doing fine. GPU's doing fine. Temps are fine. Yeah, it's just the internet. Apologize. It's just, yeah, it's just jumping up and down quite a bit. It is Spectrum, yeah. So sorry about that. Oh, V. Muchas gracias, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Oh my God, Christian with the 10 gifted. Thank you guys. Oh my goodness, holy! You guys should save these for the build-a-thon, for the subathon, build-a-thon, whatever. You should save it for that. That way we can hit bigger, like bigger benchmarks, bigger goals for the prizes. But if you really insist and you want me to count those towards that, I can. Like, it's not a problem. Just let me know though, like DM me or something. Hello, how are you? Which keyword do you recommend? The Brutal V1 and Brutal V2, Vicente? I would definitely recommend the Brutal V2. The Brutal V2 is super nice. AIO3 explains the V1, V2 difference really well. Specifically, it's that the V2 accentuates whatever's built with. So if the sound in general isn't good, like it's going to amplify like unpleasant things. But as opposed to that, if you build it well, it'll be that much even better. But it's a good way to put it. But that's kind of like what the design is kind of like meant to be. But yeah, it's pretty good. Sorry about the frames being dropped. I am dropping quite a few frames here, like 10% of my frames. Can you make your own Lightning Core member tier list? No, I'm not gonna tier people. Good morning, Milk. How are you? Feliz Navidad, plebes. Okay, Rich. Oh boy. I'll use my Jane funds for the build-a-thon. Oh my God. Alright. So if you see a lot of stuttering in the video, I think the audio might be fine, but the video is gonna stutter quite a bit. That's because of this whole frame drop stuff. So it's kind of inevitable. Like according to my Twitch inspector, it says it's fine. But I think it's like your mileage may vary. So let's get started. So first, I do have some things from Novelties that just came in over the weekend, and just wanted to show you guys. So first, they sent out this panel rocket plastic toy. So I guess it's a panel themed toy. The audio stutter when you said stuttering. Oh, nice. The audio obeys my command here. But this is pretty cool. It's like an actual gigantic toy that's panel themed. Wait, it says not a toy debatable. 8 removable magnetic panels, 1 moon-based docking station, no guns, exaggerated exhaust flames, 100% capable of subsonic flight, F-rated impact test, S-rated style points, and then some facts about the moon and the earth and other things, and that the moon is not made out of cheese. Pretty cute. But yeah, the packaging's really nice. Put that toy outside to change its color with a color drop. Okay, Cap. Okay, imagine I'm not like you think I'm gonna fall for it like Drua, because Drua, on the other hand, threw out his vinyl Ron SMH. Moon was put into space by the Russians. Ah, yes, of course. Ah, of course. It's all a ploy to make us believe that believe things. So this is what it looks like. This is pretty cool. And then this is the stand. It comes with a little tube here. I think they can just attach it. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter which way. But you can just attach it like that. And then there's oh, there, it's right here. And then you can like attach it like this. Look at that. It's huge. Yeah, this is the approximate size of this is like, it's 60%. No, it's like 75% size maybe. It's pretty big. But let's see. I think the panels are detachable. Oh yeah, there's magnets. Oh man, magnets. This toy got Mono-K affected. Ugh. Just kidding. All right, so you can like take off the toy panels here. Let's see, how much of it can you... Oh wow, you can take off every one of them, I think. Yeah, you can take off all of them. Okay, the rest I think is static, so it's just the panels that are detachable. Yeah, I think the rest is just like that. But pretty cool, but that means you can adjust it however you want. Obviously, the ones with the opening like this are pretty much fixed. Because there's no other way to do those, because this has to fit in like that. But it's pretty nice. It means you can still alternate these, so if you want to do that. Oh, that's kind of sucky. Okay, that, and then, oh, is this okay, I guess this works like that. And then here I want to make sure to not redo the same colors. So that, and then that, and that. Yeah. Anyway, pretty cool. You can always, you can adjust them however else you want. But, Amogu's rocket? Amogu's? If you put magnets near your PC, it unlocks new features. Yeah, you should also put magnets near your watches. It will unlock new features, such as a defective watch. Okay, that's cool. Where was the attachment again? Here. But pretty nice. Look at that. This is really cool. This honestly is a very nice toy and decoration. This is how time dilation was invented. We did not discover time dilation. Relativity theory is fake. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh. Okay, I guess not. Just gonna put it over here, but oh, that's too bad. Whatever. Alright. And then they sent out some key sets as well. What does your tiger think of the rocket and the novelties crocodile? Oh, I mean, JD is an avid novelty supporter. JD is always thankful for novelties support. So we have the R2D2 PBT keycap set and the BB8 keycap set. So two of the droids here. I do have, I think there's two more that I can show, but I can just briefly show these guys. So if you just want to look at the colors and stuff, kind of like on stream, I can do that. So the R2D2 set here, first of all. Alright, so it comes in these trays just like the other PBT sets. So the R2D2 set is like a very light gray and white and blue key set. So let me see if I can have this focus properly. But it's a nice light gray, and there's like novelties that say Toei and R2 and Meow and Boop and Bip and Bert and all that stuff. And the F-row is R keys. Pretty cute. The sub-legends are very subtle. It's a subtle gray. But again, these are officially licensed sets, so I'm pretty sure that Disney / Star Wars people have the ultimate say on what the design looks like at the end of the day. So yeah, just FYI, you know, you can't really blame novelties for the design exactly. There's also a bunch of novelties here. Obviously a numpad here. There's like blue space bars and novelties here. There's also like 65% column stuff, arrow key stuff, I think. Actually no, more other novelties. Oh yeah, arrow keys, accents as well, ISO support, and then there's a bunch of compatibility here and other novelties. So there's the you know, Rebel Alliance insignia as well. There's basic 40 support and whatnot. But yeah, just wanted to kind of show that. And then there's the last bit of the tray here. Are the homing bars still unnoticeable? So this one doesn't really have homing, one of them. One set of the FJ. Amarate, hope you are doing well today as well. Merry Christmas to you. I see Tetris novelties. pretty close. Let's see. There is the barred key. Hold on, focus. It's noticeable if you like touch it with your fingers, to be honest. It definitely is not as pronounced as GMK's, but it still is quite, you know, it's still, you can definitely tell like by tactility, so to speak. Yeah, there is a bump. I would say it's Maybe it's more pronounced now. Maybe it used to be less, but you can definitely notice. I mean, it's still homing for sure. Like you can definitely tell a difference in surface elevation. All right, so that's the R2D2 set. And I assume the BB-8 set is gonna be like orange and whatnot. And indeed, it is white, orange, and gray. I think the contrast on this is better on this BB-8 set. But what's your favorite Star Wars piece of media? Original trilogy, obviously. There's nothing like Episode 5. Episode 5 and episodes like to watch Episode 5 and episode like really to Episode 5 and Episode 6 are like masterpieces. You can't get better than that. In terms of like the build up, like all the tension that happens between like Luke and Vader, and all that tension is very good. The buildup of like 4, 5, 6 is just really good. I mean, I'm kind of like a boomer in terms of Star Wars stuff, and I really love what the original trilogy did. New trilogy, it's okay. Honestly, like the only thing that stayed with me on Episode 1 was racing. Episode 2 was just the clones in general, and Mace Windu maybe. Oh, and like I said, a little bit of Yoda, sure. But anyway, and then Episode 3 is like a meme. Not sure about the font. Yeah, I mean it's some people will like it, some people won't. But this key set looks pretty nice. As far as the colorway goes, I think it's a pretty pleasant set. It would go well with either gray or white or like any like lighter tones as well. And the rest is kind of the same, like as far as compatibility goes. And you can see some of the novelties here. The novelties, I actually think I might like these BB-8 novelties a little better. But I think they're mostly because of the visibility being better. But yeah, there are the novelties for the BB-8 set. Yeah, the orange on this is very nice. It's a very pleasant to look at kind of set. So I personally think out of the R2D2 set and this set, I think I prefer this one as far as aesthetic goes. I think the visibility just kind of helps it a lot. But yeah. Hey man, Merry Christmas. What is your favorite layout and why is it 65XT? So do you like do you have like a Zenith or something? I mean, it's a nice layout. My favorite layouts are really 60% and TKLs, but 65XT is pretty nice. I don't use 65s that much, but I mean they're good. Merry Christmas, Slim Jim, Skinny Eater, hello, how's it going? When will there be JD Tiger key sets? I don't know. I'm not thinking about it, but maybe JD will implant the idea in my head, and I'll have to run a set. All right, so those are two of the sets. I'll probably show 2 more next time. But for now, I just kind of wanted to briefly show you guys that. Decent Kitting has a 1U shift. Yeah, so probably a bare ortho and stuff as well. I like the second one from the latest trilogy. That scene when one of their spaceships got sliced into half, that was one of the most beautiful scenes I have seen. Oh. My man did Dolch and Peace Out. Hey, I also did Greek Beige, by the way. And I do have something else in the making. It's just a matter of getting there. I'm preparing assets for that. But there will be something else being run pretty soon that I'm working on right now. I have the Type 65. Oh, that's a nice board. I really that board was pretty memorable as far as the builds that I did that year. It was a very nice board. I kind of wish it was a 60%, but the 65, the Type 65 Plus was pretty good. All right, so some cream switches here. Janky hello. Oh, now he resides in the clouds going R5. Nice. I mean, that's true. That's true. Diego running another set? Yeah, imagine. SMH. Group buys? I know people are done with group buys, but I don't mind the group buy model personally. I know people hate it. I mean, a lot of people are like, I'm never gonna participate in a group buy again. Because extras pricing is gonna be cheaper, or you know, I can just buy it on Mech Market afterwards, and I don't have to put in my money for you know however long. And I get it. I personally kind of like the buy and forget. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to, you know, be up at a certain time to catch the extra sale. I don't have to bother dealing with people on Mech Market. There's like pros and cons for it, but I don't mind paying the extra $20 or whatever the convenience is. Maybe like compared to like you know, maybe it's cheaper in the aftermarket or cheaper in as the extras. Maybe there's a sale or something, clearance. But yeah, I think I would rather pay for convenience and just buy it on group buy and forget about it. Oh, almost F? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I'm dropping some frames, guys. Sorry about that. You get to build Axiom's Type 60. Ooh, that would be great. I really want to build one of the blue ones that they did. It's like a light blue. Man, I really don't like these PCB bags. They're just so freaking tight on the sides. There we go. I'm afraid I'm gonna like rip off some diodes in this process. All right, there we go. I think the market adjusted down from speculative frenzy, leading people to resent the GV model. Yeah. I mean, there's also been a lot of people who also buy during group buy, thinking that they can resell it later and so on, which I personally don't think is worth it at all. The ROI isn't really there, to be honest. But that's just me. I don't think really there's a return for investment there. But some people kind of buy many sets thinking that they can resell them later. So there's that. I like how the sticker just says okay. Yeah, quality control. I feel 2022 is an interesting year for this channel. You mean for like my channel? It's been a good year. I was featured on the front page. I think the channel grew quite a bit this past year. I definitely did stream a good amount. So looking back in 2022, like I did a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff, lots of collabs, lots of like prototype builds and stuff. We've had a lot of like merch and I mean like, you know, like products come around here too. So it's been fun. I think we did a squad stream. Was it this past year? I forget that was this past year with Mr. Alex, but there was that too. Yeah. When you live in New Zealand, there's no resale at all. Yeah, I mean that there's a big inconvenience of being remote, location-wise, because it is so expensive to ship. Wait, we are building another Keycult indeed? Yeah. Yeah, we are. I hate sculpting on keyboards. It happens anywhere, I think. It's inevitable. Not much you can do about people deciding to resell something. It sucks though, for sure. I mean, it sucks if you're wanting something and these people, you know, don't allow you to have it because they raise the price or something, and maybe it's just limited and hard to get. Yeah, I streamed with Alex very early in the year. Oh, okay. Yeah, so here's the unit we're building today. This is the silver and blue waves. Very nice. We have a blue aluminum plate over there. Alright, so I don't think I need to take this apart right now. We can take this apart at the very end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work with the PCB here. Maybe I'll just put this down here. I don't think I tested the PCB yet, so let's do that out of habit. It's probably a good idea. Okay. Maybe I'll just... Do I have another cable here? Yeah, it's here. I've only been around a short time, but I say because you're really nice and knowledgeable. Being new is daunting and not easy when you don't know many people. It's nice to find some accessible place to watch and learn things, Diego. Oh. Moons, I am glad that you found it helpful. To be honest, I think my... not fear, but one thing that I'm a little anxious about when I stream and just in general and being in the community is that, yeah, that I'm not accessible, or that I might come off standoffish, or worse yet, not being very accurate, or like being helpful, you know, like being dismissive, like kind of like asking a question in order to answer a question, or like giving a very generic answer that isn't really the answer. That kind of stuff bothers me, but there are times that, you know, when you have to kind of do that, and that mostly is because it's like a, you know, when it's like a matter of preference, for example, it's like you can only say like, oh, these are the things that are out there, but you know, ultimately the choice is yours. So yeah, there's times I'm like, I wonder if I come off like that to people, or if I come off like boring and annoying to listen to. You know, things like that, I think, worry me sometimes. I'm like, might be unhelpful. Like, it's like fine to, oh, what the, oh, did I accidentally like bump it here? Oh yeah, okay, I did bump it. Okay. We like to joke that we are elitists, but it's nice that Moons feels welcome. Yeah, I know. Like, there's people in the there definitely is a little bit of joking around in the server, like in my Discord server, to be specific, that we are like elitist, that we sometimes are just very just shit posting all the time, and I'm glad that you still find it helpful and welcoming, at least the stream. If you find the Discord server annoying and just not your place to be, that's fine, I guess. But at the same time, you can tell me. I would prefer it to be a more welcoming and, you know, kind of useful place to be in, and a nice place to hang out with people, which I think a lot of people do say they like to hang out. But as it always happens, as a place grows, you introduce a larger variety of people, and so it's bound to sort of change. Yeah. I might have missed whatever some people said. So let me catch. I like to chill to your VODs on YouTube. That's good. It's hard to catch streams as live as the EU. Yeah, it is true that my streams are not very EU friendly at all. They're not. I'm gonna accept it. Like, it's because even if I stream in the afternoon, it needs to be early enough in the afternoon, because basically like 5 p.m. here is gonna be mostly close to midnight in the EU, which, I mean, if you're a working individual, you're probably getting ready for bed and stuff by then, unless you're like a night owl. Yeah, so it's very inconvenient. You know, UK, EU, that part of the world. If you're in Asia and I'm doing like an evening stream, that's like a morning afternoon stream, so that can be a bit convenient. But yeah, I would say like UK EU and stuff is very inconvenient because I can't really stream in the mornings. So there's that. Whereabouts in the US do you stream from? I'm in the East Coast. So I'm like, what is that? Universal time -5, I guess. Actually, let's just leave it here. People in your Discord are nice. You and Cute are so helpful. Oh, Cute is super helpful. Cute is very informative all the time. I feel like Cute is the type of mod that everyone could aspire to be because he genuinely is very helpful to people. I mean, sometimes he kind of checks out too because it is hard to be helpful to everybody all the time, which I admittedly it is a difficult job. But I would say that Cute is definitely like an excellent moderator in general, and like in the single KVD Discord, for example. In my server, he's mostly just hanging out, but he's always helpful too. Like there's a few other people who are like, I would say, always pretty helpful. Like I think Fishy tends to be really helpful all the time. I think like One Drunk Man tends to be really helpful too. Yeah. Like Peaches, if she's around, is pretty helpful when people ask for recommendations and things like that. Christian is very helpful. Christian can be helpful as long as he doesn't lose his patience, I think. Diego, do you see Krelwit's Lightning Discord tier list? I saw a mention, but then I didn't catch up. I was out, so I was not paying attention to Discord as much yesterday. Pretty much like after like mid-afternoon, I was not looking at Discord at all. So and you made one Frogeman a mod instead of Cute. I wouldn't want to make Cute a mod. In the sense that it's too much. You don't. I think as a fellow moderator in like the single server, is the last thing I want to do to Cute is to make him a moderator. That sucks. It's a shitty job. It's a volunteer job. You do it if you want to, but it's not the most likable job. It's basically like customer service. East Coast isn't too bad for EU, I've come to learn, depending on what occupation the streamer is in. I mean, yeah, sure. I would say generally speaking, the people in the United States will have daytime jobs a lot of the time. I mean, at least, just thinking about all the people I know, they're mostly like morning to evening work. There are people who like work night shifts and whatnot, but I would say if people are working the evening, it's mostly an extension of their other career. So like whatever they're doing, and then they have like more work to do. They're just busy people and stuff. But I would say, like, at least for myself, I definitely am generally busy during the day. Like, if I have meetings, it's in the day. Like, it's all morning time stuff. All my meetings are almost always early in the morning, like 8, 9 a.m. at least. So yeah. Oh, for full-time streamer or not? Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's not many full-time streamers in the first place. I mean, how many people are there who are full-time right now? Alex? Nathan? Apiary? That's it. Right? Nathan's full-time ditcher? Well, I mean, is it ditching if he doesn't have to? I think his job technically isn't full-time streamer. Considering that he did start like in YouTube first. I think that's what kind of like what he would prefer his platform to be anyway. His job title is now Trophy Husband. Good for him, to be honest. We would all aspire to be like that. I've actually stopped subbing on Nathan now because he's not streamed for ages. Oh, damn. Stay-at-home dad would be fun. It depends if you like children and if you like home things, I guess. Hello, custom keyboard building specialist, Lightning Keyboards. Hello, cute. How's it going? I'm still subbed to Chubies for that bi-yearly stream. Chubes. I saw him at the New York meetup. Chubies showed up. He showed up for a bit. It's nice to see him. Haven't seen him in a while. My goal in life is to be a himbo. Nice. Then why do you do what you do? I'm not too familiar with keyboard streamers anymore. You used to watch Kailh a long time ago, but then yeah, he stopped for a while. Yeah. He definitely is sporadic now. I mean more so. Yeah, more so in the past year, I guess. I don't have a schedule, for example, for streaming, but I think I have still been streaming relatively consistently in the past few years. There's a time I didn't for a bit because I was just busy. Oh my god.
Christmas stream. Happy New Year, Digo.
Happy holidays, Gio. How's it going? Hope you had a good Christmas with loved ones and so on. Hope you're relaxed, having a good time. It's nice that the Christmas is falling on a weekend. That's pretty nice. Christmas is great, and back at you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love Christmas personally. I mean, like, end of the year is, like, for the holidays at least, is my favorite time. For holidays, I would rather also, like, for example, in Northern Hemisphere at least, I would rather dress up to be in the cold than, like, for example, I mean, are there any summertime holidays? Or, like, a time that you, I mean, like, let's say in the US, like, maybe, like, what, July 4th? It's so hot, though, in July. I can't stand it. Barbecues are nice, but man, I hate the summer in a hot location. So I would rather enjoy a holiday in the winter, midwinter. That's why there'll be a lot of keyboard streamers today. Oh, Keepsmas. Oh. The event. Is that today? Is today the last day for Keepsmas? The charity event for I forget what the charity exact organization was. Was it DIY or was it Girls Who Code? Something like that. Today's the last day. Makes sense. Cool. I hope that ends on a good note. I've heard that it's been really good. Epsi is doing keysmiths later? Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Was gifted a dulce de leche panettone today. Had a stomach problem. Can probably eat it next week though, or a few days. Oh damn. Too sweet? Is that why? Dulce de leche is pretty sweet. I also can't do like extremely sweet things in like concentration in like a concentrated way because sometimes yeah it also gives me like stomach problems basically. Do you know that sheep outnumber people 6-1 in New Zealand? Huh. New Sheepland. Christmas and summer kind of cringe, TBH. Oh, like Southern Hemisphere? Yeah, it's kind of odd, huh? I don't know how the Southern Hemisphere exactly does it. I mean, I guess Christmas for your Southern Hemisphere people is going to be what? Like a barbecue? Or, I don't know. Like an outdoor thing, perhaps? F? Oh, yeah. It dropped for a bit. Your streams keeps dropping for me? Yeah, it's my internet service. It's not good today. Try replaying the stream. Like just pause and play if you can. This is Spectrum's Christmas to Diego. Yeah, unfortunately it's something that I have to deal with, but it sucks. Yeah, no, it's my ISP. It's 100% my ISP because I'm looking at my performance for the computer. The computer's fine. Computer's fine. It's all being dropped at the sending and receiving part for the internet connection. So nothing I can do about it. Just hope that the ISP is just stable. I'm sure that with the weather conditions and stuff, maybe it's deteriorated or something. I don't know. Keycult with creams, OG combo. Yeah, it's like the pretty quintessential, I feel. A lot of people build theirs like that, yeah. And MX Blacks, I think, are the second most used, probably. This is creams in aluminum, however. Close enough. The modem box is cold? Probably. No, that's true. Yeah. I guess that would be bad, right? Cold box. I'm pretty sure that one of the boxes for my infrastructure here in my building, it's outside. So I'm pretty sure that being outside is gonna deteriorate the quality of the connection 100%. I know that because I remember there was a really rainy day that like the connection just fell off. And I think the technician said something along the lines of something to do with some box outside. Camping is fun. Good to touch grass here and there. Oh, I love camping. The only thing about camping is that I used to go camping like when I lived in Mexico. But one thing I don't like about camping, like or the prospects of camping, like in this part of the United States specifically, like this northeastern part, is like the ticks and the bears and like whatever stuff, like all that kind of stuff that you have to worry about. I'm like, I never had to worry about that back at home. And here I have to, and it's just kind of annoying, like being on the lookout for like things like that, like Lyme disease. And yeah, Hinker, PC's been behaving okay. I am getting a new CPU though. Right now, well, I mean, sorry, I got a new CPU, and I'm testing. I'm also RMAing my RAM sticks, and I'm currently using slightly different ones, but they're also very well and functional right now. I'm actually currently testing slightly different parts, and they're working pretty well, so it's been behaving alright. So I think I've found the root cause of the problem, but it's costing me quite a bit of money to replace everything. Or at least just, yeah. The whole process is being pretty costly. Diego has money? No. Not quite. The only thing that I hate camping in New Zealand is sandflies. Sandflies. Never experienced that either. See, there's always things like this in camping. Like, it depends on the region though. Some regions just have it really weird. There's like specific bugs and pests and whatever else, like animals too, that you just have to worry about, and certain regions just kind of suck. I think, yeah, mosquitoes, somewhat preventable. Although it, yeah, if you have like, I guess, blood that's like sweet to them, you know, you attract them a lot, then it's, you know, it's kind of really sucks to be out there, like in the summer, let's say. I think I don't get mosquito bites nearly as badly as I used to when I was a child. I think changing my diet definitely helped for that. But also, I don't know, as I got older, I got affected by mosquitoes less than when I was a kid. Pretty lucky. I hate camping in the winter. It's the worst when you're cold and you cannot do anything, like go inside to get warmer. Oh, I mean, yeah, if you're not prepared, it sucks. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna camp in a cold, like in cold weather, you need to be well prepared. Otherwise, it's agonizing. It really sucks. Like cold water or cold ground in general feels awful. I love summer camping. Let's go to Switzerland to go bouldering each summer and I camp when I project. Oh, you can't when you go there, I guess. That's pretty cool. Switzerland, wow. Bouldering, that sounds fun. I've never been bouldering. I've been like to climbing gyms, but I've never been outdoor bouldering. Also, I'm not very good at it. It's fun though. It's pretty cool. Seeing a lot of people get into climbing and stuff. I have a bunch of friends who are like really into it. First time you went camping, I was dumb, nearly killed myself from the fume because I spray insect repellent in the tent. Oh no, Peaches. That's really silly. In the tent. That's awful because it also kind of stays. Even if it just like kind of sits, it like that odor stays and it's awful. The stench. What is projecting? Working the same client for an extended period of time. Oh, I see. When you project a boulder that's often at your current limit of climbing, you try it until you either make it or give up. Oh, I see. It's okay, so it's a term for that. Okay. That's cool. TIL. Happy Frickmas. What's up, Soren? Happy Frickmas to you too. Pretty sure we're going wind key layout today. Ho ho ho! Who's this? Mr. Arium. Hello. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas, buddy. Good to see you here. Unexpected. Although it is now daytime over there. So it's not a bad time to watch stream. Maybe I'll use a plate fork today. Wind key isn't the real layout, says the OG palm user. Okay, bud. Gotta go? Oh, enjoy. Sounds good, Peaches. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you have a fun rest of your day. My internet is bouncing. Let me reset this shit. No. Arium, if you're still here, my connection's also bad. So if it's not working properly, it's me. It's not you. Just FYI. Maybe he left. My internet's bad too here. I don't know why. It's just, I mean, no, I know why. It just sucks. It's just the company that sucks. Oops. Definitely gonna need a fork there. I remember when you built the Wind Key Silent Keycult. Oh yeah, that was this year, earlier this year. Oh, who's this? Mr. GZ Prime. Hello. Friends are ready to play. Oh, have fun, Soren. Bye. Mr. GZ, Merry Christmas, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I know you've been busy. LFK, happy holidays. Hope your PC treats you better in the new year. I hope so too. So far so good. Right now I'm trying out a new CPU and it's been it's been good. Which CPU? 5900X. 5800X3D. That's a better one if you want a game. I use the 5900X because it's a little better for productivity stuff. But I think for gaming, the 5800X3D is the one people recommend the most. At least at the same tier. Why is it so pingy? Is it the switch? I think it might just be because of the how many switches there are there, but I'm gonna try different switch to see if it changes it. You just bought the same SKU again, right? Yeah, I did. I did. I have no reason to upgrade or go down, so. No, it's the same. Okay. Is this GMK key? No, this is just random caps. Like this from OG Double Shot. That's like a defective nuclear data enter that I had to replace. And then this is from like some, I think it might be from WOB. Have you seen the Boomerang XC60 layout? No, I don't think so. If you can link a pic. Seems tight. Stream lagging? Yeah, stream's lagging. That's my connection being bad. If the video is lagging, that's me. The audio should be relatively okay, but yeah, it's not gonna be. It might stutter. Like if you see that the video is stuttering, it's probably my connection. New CPU time for new ISP. New ISP means I have to move. I can't have a new ISP without moving. So it's a much more difficult problem to solve. Permission to link to GH Pros? Yeah, go ahead. Boomerang from Laminar Designs. Oh, it's kind of like the Meridian, but with an extra column. That's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Yeah, but it's like the Meridian's layout, huh? With the extra column. Yeah, seems good. I mean, layout-wise, it really isn't much different from what the Meridian is like. It's cool though. Diego, how's the internet at Kiwis? Better, for sure. Cause I think that's I think there's fiber there, but I can't really take all my stuff, so can't do that. I got gifted a sub? Oh, nice. Yeah, I think, might have been Christian or Ninewalker just earlier. Moving with Kiwi for better streams, easy clap. Yeah. Could be doable. Who's gonna pay the rent? The rent is like much more expensive, to put it simply. So to move like to that particular neighborhood, probably like double more. Yeah. When you go, yeah, the closer you go to, like, I mean, it depends. It all depends on the neighborhood, and it also depends on the buildings. But generally speaking, for like a similar amount of space or even less, actually, it's very expensive. Kiwi's a baller. Yeah, Kiwi's rich. Kiwi is an overlord, like certified. Like Kiwi does not need anything else in life. Like he's all set. He rules over everything. Like whatever he sees is his. So, you know. For those who don't know, Kiwi's just Kiwi's just my girlfriend's cat. Oil prince, yeah, exactly. Did not inherit. It was a fact. Moved to Staten Island. We have cheapish rent and files. I don't want to commute like an hour and a half. So, no. Longer? Yeah, I mean, anyway, I don't want to commute an hour and a half. So, no. And also fires on the ferry. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I live where I live because I am close to where I work, so I don't want to move out and commute a very long time. I would rather pay for the convenience of living closer to where I work and stuff than live far away and commute for a very long time. I've done it before. I've done long commutes before. I've done an hour long commute, an hour and 20-minute long commute. It's brutal. It's brutal. I think after the hour is when it gets really bad. It's like you're just super tired and it still takes a whole hour to get to the place. And it sucks. It just sucks. Podcast and a sore ass? Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I did it for years too, but I just can't do it anymore. It fucking sucks. At least, I would say like right now it's like I would like to keep it at 45 or less, ideally 40 maybe. The thing is, I can do that if I just stay here, and it's fine. So I wish I could move. 1 hour commute to school is not fun. Yeah, it's when having no tax income bites me in the ass. I see. I think my commute is more than an hour. I mean, it's doable if you've... I mean, if it's like the first time you're doing it, normally it's fine. Just like after you've done it for a bit, and to continue doing that is... Ugh. There's a time I just got sick of it. Don't want to go back to it. For now, I commute to my garage, dude. Living the dream, Aaron. Living the fucking dream. I think I have an extra switch over here. remember what the spacing was. 125. Okay. This one, yeah. All right, sick. Can't decide between Jaguar V2 and Matrix 3.0. Although I missed GB on both. Oh, you haven't missed GB on Jaguar. Jaguar's still open. Jaguar's open till the 31st on Model K area. So you still have an option. I personally prefer the Jaguar, but that's also because I don't like the 3.0. As much. I don't like how it looks, personally. Not as much. I like the 2.0 a lot, but the 3.0 design language specifically is just not my thing. Sounds and feel wise, I don't know about the 3.0. I mean, if it's any similar to 2.0, I think they're both excellent boards because they're both like really good with top mount. I mean, I guess sound and feel wise are probably going to be more similar than not, like 2.0 and Jaguar. But I think out of the different boards that I've tried, I do like the Jane V2 style kind of plates, like this Jaguar V2 basically has that. And for Matrix, there's a little bit of playing around you need to do for it to sound and feel good. So I feel like there's more fiddling to do with Matrix than I would prefer. So I think that enough is just the price convenience, and I'll just, you know, get the other one. What in particular do you not like? Oh, for the 3.0, I just don't like how it looks, period. Yeah, I just don't like how it looks. It's just the bottom weight, I think, like the kind of like weird shape. And also, did they also switch the port position? It's not like really far off to the right, or I don't remember. Yeah, the bottom way is kind of weird. But yeah, those are some of the things that I didn't like about it. It's mostly just how it looks. I'm sure it's a nice board though. I mean, a bunch of people reviewed it. I didn't get a chance to build a 3.0. Like, I wasn't sent the 3.0 to build for the prototype period. But it's people say good things about it, and I trust their opinions, to be honest. The coated weight is nicer, beige. Yeah, Matrix definitely has a strong forte with the coated stuff. That stuff is super nice. Like, honestly, the coated stuff from Matrix is excellent. Doesn't get better, like, because you have so many options. And they will continuously support it with like a bunch of parts too. And so yeah, and they have like they produce so many boards too in general. So that is really nice about Matrix. Is the fact that they kind of own the means of production. So yeah. 3.0 isn't made by Keycult, so by KC, like Keycult? So Novelkeys didn't assign it to you? Alright. I'm gonna head out. Do you have a set stream schedule? I don't. Generally speaking, Eternal 02, I will, I stream afternoons and evenings. As for which days, I don't have a set schedule, no. Actually, let me double check if it was step caps lock. Oh, it was step caps lock. Oh, I'm doing step caps lock. Great. Step caps lock and everything regular. Okay. Based. But yeah, take care. try to catch you by notifications then. Have a good stream. Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord and you're around on Discord a lot or if at all, you can also join in there, and the pings drop over there too. I know it's not the most reliable thing to say, but yeah, have a good one. I'll send you mine if I buy both, which seems likely. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure the 3.0 is a nice board. I don't really doubt that. I feel like Matrix boards are just generally very nice. I mean, it's because also the finishing and the quality is just very good. Was it the ME? It was really thick. Very kind of hollow because it had so much space on the interior. I think the numbered designs like the 2.0, 3.0, like those tend to be more classic inspired, so they don't have that problem. But some of the other designs like the Able and the ME and the Noah and a bunch of others tend to have a more kind of like out there, I guess maybe more original design in that sense, but they also have caveats to them. Oh, DMT. Hello. What's up? Good to see you here. I know I see you on the Discord all the time, but cool to see you around on Twitch too. Honestly, I get it. For the people who don't like show up on Twitch, you know, as in like aren't online on Twitch at all or often, it's such a chore. Honestly, it's pretty boring to watch someone do something that's like the same or very predictable for a long time. So I kind of get it. Join the Discord. Hopefully I see y'all next stream. Sounds good. But yeah, between the Jaguar and the Matrix, both are tried and true in the sense that both designers make really good boards in general. So probably can't go wrong. To be honest, just picking aesthetic is a big factor for me. Probably a bigger factor than typing experience, to be quite frank with you. At the point at which you have one or two boards that you already like typing on, and I guess this goes for Aaron but other people too, is that if you already like one or two boards, like using them, I feel like most of the other ones that you get, if you get more, I don't know, at least for me, it's mostly aesthetic based. It has to look good, or it has to be like an aesthetic that I like, and that's about it. Like, I don't care as much of the typing experience, because as long as it's not completely bad or has like a lot of problems or something like that, you know. But generally speaking, I feel like it's manageable. Especially now that there's so many keyboards every month or two, like there's so many boards that go on group buy and stuff, and there's a lot of people who have been making boards for a while that kind of hard to go wrong, I guess. Got a blast and help take care of a few things before dinner. Oh, have a good one. Merry Chrysler, Kinker. It is a great opportunity to get one of Elaine's boards though, Arium. Specifically because the Jaguar V2 being run through Monoke, like Monoke has been really good with fulfillment and with quantity, like managing all that. And it's not like first come first serve, or it's not like a raffle where you have to, you know, depend on luck, RNG. That stuff's honestly, it can be pretty discouraging. I mean, I guess anybody who is into Artisans probably knows, right? Depending on RNG can be disheartening. You win some, you lose some. Don't you need a daughterboard connector though? For the Jaguar, yes. There are other PCBs that are compatible though. that also have the JC connector compatibility. All you have to do is just tear off the port, the physical port, like the H87 style, like Honeybush's H87. The footprint's the same, so those would work too. But the PCB is designed by Kopiping, who has been designing a lot of PCBs through Monokey and also like TGR and stuff for a bit now, and they've been pretty good. So I personally don't doubt Kopiping's ability to design good PCBs, and haven't had any like fail or anything like that, so I'm not too concerned about the PCB functionality, if that's something that concerns you. But if you do happen to have like the H87A style or H87C style of PCBs around, you can make it work. Are the creams broken in? No, these are not broken in actually. Like, they're not mechanically broken in, is what I'm trying to say. Like, they were pressed, I don't know, a few times, as in maybe like a few dozen times at most, but no, otherwise no. Where do I buy the spacer thing to use? Oh, it's called a plate fork. Area. Just look up for plate fork on like Google. I'm sure that there should be some people in Oz who print it, because I know there's a bunch of people in Oz who print stuff. Like Laser Ninja, I think, does a bunch of printed stuff, and I know that what's his name? What's the name who designed? What's his name? Crap, I forgot his name. A few other people, yeah, but it's like the few people who like also work with like Keyword Treehouse, Daily Clapping, all those sorts. I think there's like more vendors now too. Didn't what's his name also go to do vendorship? The person working with KLC too. I forget what their name was. I can't keep track of names anymore. Just found it, bargain, nice. Oh yeah, crap, forgot his name. Great 3D printer, yeah. Great 3D printer. Believe me. The greatest. Custom niches? No, I think it was somebody else. There's a guy who initially did a bunch of stands. Even reviewed a stand. I just, it's like it started with an I. He also did a bunch of like acrylic. Why am I'm spacing out. Idyllic, yes, thank you, idyllic. Yes. I was gonna say I'm like Illenium, that's the artist. I'm like not that. Idyllic, thank you. Idobao. Yeah, Idyllic's the name. I remember, maybe they also have one, I don't know. But honestly, I don't keep track of all the different vendors out there, so it's pretty difficult to remember all these people. All right, that's done. But before I just put it into case right away, I'm gonna test it first, and then test, and then put on the little thingies for the TX tabs, and then we'll put it into case. All right. Oh, is that thing still enabled? you hear like a beep, that's my computer. Sorry, it's like the whatever the enabled option is for like lock keys to make like this beeping sound. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but maybe a system sound that you cannot hear. All right, cool. Everything works. We heard it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's like a little robotic kind of sound. Sticky keys? No, it's not sticky keys. It's a different one. Basically, it makes a sound when you press numlock, caps lock, and scroll lock, which is pretty useful for people like myself, like people who build, because you can just keep track of the sound instead of the actual key. But don't always need it. It's kind of useful when you're like testing stuff for like LEDs and things like that. Sticky keys is disabled though, yeah, because I do press like shift for a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's another one of the accessibility features though. If you just go to the window settings, it should be easy to find. But yeah, Windows added a bunch of other accessibility things, and some of them are pretty nifty. So, I mean, it's kind of like using you guys use Power Toys on Windows? Super nice. I mean, you can like snap windows to certain like places and whatnot, organize your screen basically. For those who like maybe use like I think like Spectacle on Mac would do it. It was like an app. But Windows Power Toys, pretty useful tool to have. I think you can just download it on the Microsoft Store. Power Toys. A lot of people, I mean, there's a bunch of people don't know about it, but yeah, super good for productivity. But it's like that. It's like Windows been adding a lot of cool little things for productivity purposes. Yeah, toys. Yeah. Name's kind of funny. Either way. Alright, let's open this up. So I think it uses a T8. Yeah. I love a good drill. I mean, hey. I actually don't have any like power drills. Like, you used to have like a Dremel, like a RØDE tool. And also yeah, I used to have like power tools, but not anymore. I like sold them when I moved one time and then never got them again because I never ended up needing them. Just needed like a set of screwdrivers and stuff like that, like basic stuff. Now it's like I just borrow it from someone. Merry Christmas, Lightning Twitch chat. Hey, Mayhem. Merry Christmas. And here's the bottom piece. Very pretty blue. Really pretty blue. Love this wave effect. Has like a little texture to it. Okay, those screws are probably gonna drop here, so might as well take them all out first. 5, 6, 7, 8. Craig, he's staring into my soul? Yeah. It's a funny set. Okay, I think the next one is T10, probably. 7, 8. I believe there's 10 screws. So it's not dropping out. Alright, gaskets are already pre-installed, which is pretty nice. So first thing is to put the daughter board onto the mid piece. So that's T6, and just grab the screw. Might as well connect this beforehand. So plug it in, place it in position, grab a screw and bolt it down. Then do the same corners and the rest. Okay, and then just put it into the channel nice and safely. If you want to make sure you have a little bit of slack and the cable won't come off or get pinched or anything like that, which is something that you always have to be mindful about when you have daughter board channels. Sometimes the spacing is not very large. You can just use a very small piece of tape, which I like doing just for the sake of keeping things in place. Give it a little bit of slack and then just a small piece of tape. Do that. All right, the rest is fine. All right, you can put the alignment pins if you want, which are optional. They go in there like that. You can do 2 corners, you can do all of them. For now I'll try all of them. If they don't work, you can always take out a few, but it should be fine. Yeah, so for example, these 2 corners work fine, but the other ones are not quite. Sometimes these PTFE pins are kind of thick, so. Oh, that one's going in, actually. Minus whale? Oh, minus whale. Nice. Minus whale. All right, cool. So that's that, and then just plug in your. Oh no! Before that, place all your screws. So these screws are gonna be the ones that you have to screw from the top. So you have to put all of them in first. There's 8 of them. Just gotta prep the mid piece. Alright, cool. And now you can plug in the other cable here. Alright, make sure the rest of it goes into the channel. That's fine. And then line up your plate with the mid piece. Okay, that's pretty good. And then bring your top piece, place it down. Make sure you hold on to the mid piece and the top piece together, and then you can grab one of the screws like here and bolt it down. Maybe start from, I'm gonna start from the middle, it doesn't matter. star pattern if you want. Greg is always making sure you've been a good boy. Yeah. Greg is the opposite of Grinch for Christmas, I guess. Because Greg is a good boy. The Grinch isn't, right? Alright, cool. So yeah, you can just do the rest. Nice and simple. Up to finger tight is fine. Don't need to over tighten the screws at all. What's your opinion on mayo with French fries? I don't mind it. I prefer ketchup, but I don't mind mayo and French fries. I won't feel disgusted by it. No, I don't feel disgusted by mayo in general, so I personally don't care. But I know some people are really abhorrent of quote-unquote weird combinations like that. They're easily disgusted by like certain combos. I personally don't care. How does Kiwi feel about Greg? Given that I know that Kiwi isn't good with strangers, maybe not great, but at the same time, I guess it depends how they're introduced. I'm sure Kiwi would be okay. Eventually, though. Takes a little getting used to, I guess. But I think eventually, Kiwi's he's a good boy. He's a nice boy. Alright, and then just put the bottom, line it up, and grab your middle size screwdriver. In my case, a T8 here. And tie it down to the bottom. Mayo and French fries is big in Ireland, apparently. It's big in a few countries, right? I'm pretty sure I've heard this a lot of times before. I'm just weird. I don't like any condiments on my fries, unfortunately. So HR Logic, my favorite way of having fries is no condiments. Just salt. Salt, all you need. I personally prefer to taste the potato. I would rather have just fries on their own. But if there has to be a condiment, like ketchup and mayo or whatever, I don't mind if there's mayo or ketchup or whatever, but ketchup's classic. I like it, but I do prefer fries on their own oftentimes because I like the taste of potato. I love potato. Potato's like one of my favorite things. You can do so many things with it. It's just like eggs, you know. There's so many ways to prepare an egg. Potatoes are like that too. There's so many ways to prepare a potato, and they're all very yummy. Ketchup covers up bad fries. I agree, and ketchup can be bad too. Like there's ketchup that tastes very watered down or tastes kind of like just not great, you know, just like whatever, like very bland. So in those cases, I would rather just have the fries on their own. So yeah, have poutine. Oh yeah, poutine's really good too. Yeah, so I don't mind like when there's like, or like, you know, like animal style fries, like from like In-N-Out, or like or basically like cheese fries, that kind of stuff. Yeah, bring it on. I love it. I'll eat it. It's nice and fattening too. It's great. I mean, I love very decadent food, to be honest, but I wouldn't mind it without. So, but yeah. All right. So I actually I disabled the key set redeem command because the client sent out a key set to use, and that's GMK Godspeed here. So we're gonna use this for today. Cringe at the little water that comes out of ketchup or sriracha if you forget to shake it up. Oh yeah, because it like stays. Yeah. I agree. I agree. That's never an appetizing thing. Like, ever. I just ate, but I'm hungry again. Nice. Perfect. That's what we aim for here. I've never had sriracha water happen to me before. Thanks for letting me know that it happens. I mean, it happens with almost every like condiment sauce or whatever. Like, it'll eventually, like, if it stays still for a long time, I think. Things like sediment, things like settle. So, yeah. Nothing's worse than a fry getting soggy due to ketchup water. Oh, ooh, no. I don't like that. Oh, the creams like match this color perfectly. That's really nice. No striker? Yeah, no striker. Not today, at least. Never had it until recently. Awkward. Oh, sriracha? Oh, really? First time trying it recently? I mean, I'm glad you know sriracha at least now. I mean, I'm glad you at least know of it now. Or at least have tried it. It's very good. I love sriracha. First bottle of sriracha owned? That's fair. Sometimes you don't buy because other people have it a lot. I should have bought GMK Lilac on black. I don't think I bought that either. Maybe later I'll regret that. Sriracha and Kewpie mayo is bomb. Oh yeah, sriracha and mayo is bomb. You know, a good, very well-known combo, at least in Korea, is gonna be gochujang and mayo. Or sometimes people do gochujang ketchup and mayo, like a little mix. You have to like adjust the ratios accordingly, but it can be a very nice combo, like gochujang. If you don't know what gochujang is basically a red pepper paste. Korean red pepper paste. Very yummy. Had a lot of friends who seriously suffered through sriracha shortage earlier this year. Suffered. Wow. Cry me a river. I know I think the lilac would look great with the purple jag color. Oh yeah, yeah, it would be a nice contrast, especially because the Jaguar's purple is a nice and pretty dark, like deeper kind of purple, so it would look very good. Yeah, I do agree. You can do really good dips with gochujang. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Gochujang is a godsend. Is definitely up there in terms of condiments and in terms of things you can do with it. Oh. Like can go in like rice dishes, can go in, you know, sometimes you can do it in certain like marinades and stews and stuff, but also that you need to control it because it's like a paste, so it's gonna add a little bit of water content and stuff, so you need to know how to regulate that. A lot of people will use gochugaru instead, which is like ground red pepper instead. Prefer gochujang over sriracha some days. I mostly prefer gochujang over sriracha for sure. But that said, I do think they both have their place. Like they have merit. This music's kind of too loud for me. You can have sriracha by itself? Sure. True. I actually don't know which novelties go where, but I'm just gonna play it by ear. I think roll, pitch, and yaw go all together. Pretty sure. Gochujang and sesame seed oil and rice. So good. So good. So good. So good. I guess Apex, Descend, Sestra. Oh, there's novelties, right? Should I do a yellow one? I mean, it's kind of nice. A little extra contrast, I guess. Yeah, why not? Okay, that looks good, I guess. Gocha needs to be prepared further. Yeah, that's a valid argument. These are pretty valid arguments, TBH. I tried Mott's Pizza Sriracha Ranch. I liked it so much that I want to get Sriracha. Normally prefer ranch. Don't prefer ranch. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. All right. Let's put a little Artisan on there. What should I put on here? Oh, you know, I have this yellow and blue tiny makes things Keycap that goes perfectly as an accent. Just excellent. That's good. All right. Nihon Jam, hello. Feliz Navidad. Oh, Feliz Navidad to you too. Merry Christmas, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good holiday. All right, there we have it, friends. This looks nice. This looks very nice. I'm just gonna organize my screwdrivers really quick here. Let's get a let's organize some of this stuff here. All right, let's get that typing test thing going. Open that, put it up. I did hope you did an R as well. Yes, I did. I had a great time. I just had a nice and good time with friends. Had a nice dinner yesterday, and then today I had a nice lunch. Just chilled out. So it's been pretty relaxing, to be honest. It's been a very relaxing Christmas. So that's always what you can hope for at the end of the year, I feel. Wind down a little bit in the year. Nicely. Alright, let me adjust the mic here. Is it yours if it's a client? This is a client's. This is a client's. Clean looks like every other TKL from the top down. I mean, yeah. That's what TKLs do look like. They have a very obvious, they have a very typical layout. So yeah, of course it's gonna look like all these other ones. Hey, what board is that? This is a Keycult number 2, red one. Alright, friends, let's try this. Alright, friends, so we have a Keycult number 2 with an aluminum plate. These are NK creams or Kailh creams on with 205 grade 0. We have some TX stabs, and this is GMK Godspeed from Drop. Alright, let's give it a shot. Very nice. It definitely sounds like a peripheral input device. It sure does. It sounds like a keyboard. Yeah, it's a very clacky sound. It really has a loud, like like the sound just bounces back up at you. Very nice and loud. It does have a little bit of that NK cream scratch that you find, especially just when you start using them. This will eventually break in, but it's very nice sounding, I think. Definitely on the louder side. Like if you don't like a louder kind of clack, this is a bit loud, yeah. But I think the scratch gives it a nice bit of personality that eventually, once it starts breaking in, it's gonna be nicer because it's gonna be a little bit smoother. So I like it a lot personally. I think this combo is just tried and true, is very good. Yeah. It is not broken in, that's why. All right, here are the mods. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Home, up arrow, and spacebar are clackers. Oh yeah, the up arrow is super loud. Yeah, home is pretty loud too, actually. Well, the up arrow is like piercingly loud. But it sounds good. Sounds very nice though. But yeah, it's pretty good. Does alu full and flex weight make a big sound difference? It depends on what you mean by flex. So for example, if you go and look back at my Jaguar V2 stream, which is on my YouTube channel right now, the plate and the PCB have flex cuts. And when you have those like overlap, and also like you see a lot of that vibration happen, the vibration will dissipate a lot of that energy. And so the sound will become smaller, so it'll get a bit more muted. When you have like flex cuts like on the plate, it kind of depends. Like sometimes they just relieve a little bit of the sound, a little bit of the like tension, like pressure there, but it's also not like as significant where it like also will dampen it too much. Sometimes it actually accentuates certain sound more. It's kind of like more of a you gotta try to know it, and it probably also depends on like what switch you're using, what material, that kind of stuff. So there's not a single answer as to I can say like, oh, because it has flex cuts, it has to be like this behavior. It's not quite like I can't really predict that and tell you 100%, because I don't think that's true. Like I don't think that's going to be the case. Like you might actually try it and end up being like, oh hey, like Lightning told me this, but he's totally wrong. He's an idiot. So I don't want to say like assert to you like, oh yeah, like if you have flex cuts, this is gonna happen, and I don't think that's necessarily true. So it kind of will depend on like what you try out, what combo, that kind of stuff. So partner would evict me if I had this board 10 out of 10. It's very loud. Yeah, this is a loud one for sure. I do think that other boards tend to be a lot quieter. I think creams in general is because NK creams or Kailh creams are a loud switch. It's the material of the switch. It's just the switch nature of the switch itself is just a loud one. That's why it sounds very clacky, very high pitched. So yeah, I saw your video and Elaine's going to make PCB full. Yeah. It is going to be no flex cut PCB. That's going to be changed for sure. So we talked about it. I talked to Elaine after the stream to kind of like give an feedback back and forth, and that's going to be the case. Yeah, like not all flex cuts PCB will sound thin. Yeah. It depends on, like, you know, like for example in the case of Jaguar, it was because the plate and the PCB flex cuts were overlapping. Like essentially, if the flex cut goes this way here on the plate and also on the PCB, then you know when you press anywhere here in the middle, like that part will bend, right? So that essentially dissipates a lot of that energy. But yeah, it all depends on the combination of things. Like there's so many factors going into that. Yeah. Sounds good, but does not sound polite. A good way to put it. Yeah. Dang, I missed it. I can try it again. Here, let me give a quick test one more time, and we can move on. All right. That's for you, Ankit. So you can't complain that I did it. Yeah. And yeah, just quickly mods. But yeah, there it is. Makes me want to buy some creams? Go for it, but you say it would make your partner hate you, right? So I guess it depends. But anyway, yeah, that's Keycult was the first to use pour-on gaskets. If I'm not mistaken, that I think is right. First to use pour-on gaskets specifically in that like sandwich kind of configuration. Specifically, the Keycult #1 TKL, the first iteration of it, had it on one side only. It was only in the top piece actually, and then they added it to the bottom piece as well, to sandwich the plate, and it was relatively thin. Anyway, yeah. Anti-bottom nowadays, yeah, that's true. A lot of 7U bottom row, but this looks good with the wind key and step caps lock. That was the choice of the client. I think it looks really nice. It's very clean. This is a very nice and clean build. I really like it, despite it being wind key and all. I think it looks good. All right. Sacrifices must be made. All right. Best of luck. Okay. Okay, so let's show you guys what the board looks like up close here. Just gonna show you up close here. So this is what it looks like up close. You can see the blue kind of peek out there with the reflection of the light. It's very nice. And this is GMK Godspeed. I think this is the Armstrong version. There's a Columbia version, which is the whole set is like blue. At the back portion, that nice taper, nice slight taper from the inspired by the HKB HG. Side profile. Front. Didn't like the Godspeed ledge, so I had a board with half Columbia, half Armstrong. Yeah, a lot of people who like the original SA Godspeed did that when they bought GMK. I didn't. I only bought Columbia, if I recall correctly. I figured I wanted to just use text plus icon mods and just call it a day. And then there's a bottom. I know that there's a lot of fingerprint marks here, because yeah, there's a lot of fingerprint marks because my hands are kind of dirty right now, kind of sweaty. But it looks very good. It looks very nice. Yeah. Alright. So I can show you from a different angle too. Here from the front as well. Looks very nice. And from the back as well. I have to win a number 2 TKL drawing? I hope so. I hope you do. That looks nice. Did they make improvements to make the final assembly easier? I mean, there's alignment pins. I'll say the bottom, like the fitment of the bottom piece and the mid piece and stuff, they're kind of the same. I don't think it's changed that much. Nihon Jam. As far as the assembly of the top, mid, bottom piece is concerned, I think it hasn't really changed. Gotta get Diego on my keyboard too. Yeah, palish blue top of the Keycult goes really well with Godspeed. Yeah. This is like a royal blue, really, but it still goes pretty well. The aluminum plate kind of shows a little lighter. I think maybe it's because of the silver top. It really looks nice with this. Sounds pretty good too. Overall, pretty nice build. I'm pretty pleased how this came out. But yeah, I think it's like a nice and tried and true combo. Creams on brass or al, the way I think a lot of people do. On like number 2s and 265s and so on and so forth. Alright, so I think that's all I have for today. I do want to say that I am prepping for a subathon, build-a-thon kind of event. If it doesn't happen this week, which is between Christmas and New Year's, it's going to happen later, like the first week of January most likely. I want to do it before I get started on a lot of work stuff that's happening after that. I'm gonna be pretty busy between like mid-January and like February basically, and like basically mid-February or even March. So I possibly want to do that before, so I'm like lubing a lot of switches for that. Other than that, there are a few other streams coming up. I am waiting for the AL6 from Alchemy. That's Mr. Yeffy. That's a 60% that's currently on group buy, I believe. And then there's an Ikigai Fragment, which is an Artisan case. It's like a tray case that's coming. And I initially had it, but because of my PC issues, it had to be sent out somewhere else. But it's going to circle back to me, and then I'll show that off to you guys. And that should... If it happens this week, it happens. If not, later on. But I'll keep you guys posted on those things. But yeah, I'm planning for a build-a-thon, which will probably have like a bunch of prizes. I'm gonna have a lot of keyboards, a bunch of key sets, many more key sets than keyboards, I think. As far as the organization is going so far. And there's gonna be some switches, some other accessories too, but yeah, I'm planning to just build a ton of my own builds that I've pretty much just left sitting for the entire year. So yeah. Diego, do you happen to know if Keycult commissions are open? No, Keycult commissions are closed, but they will be open sometime next year. Yeah, Mason said that already. Okay, cool. Show the egg pile you posted this last week. Oh yeah, J-Man. Should be right here. I have it over here somewhere. Right here. Okay, you can, maybe I'll take this out. You can see it mounted. So I got this, this was a nice little add-on holiday thing from Mr. Bro from Brocaps. But just wanted to show you guys this. Look at that, guys. It's amazing. It's so good. It's very sparkly, kind of bluish. Not so much green, not so much purple, more so bluish. Kind of bluish to navy black fade. And then like translucent and sparkly, and then the face is like kind of like silvery. definitely not like cold cast, but the Bowie lightning is just spectacular. Obviously, it is inspired by David Bowie. Nothing to do with me, but I mean, it is related to the fact that I do have a David Bowie inspired avatar profile pic like on Discord and stuff. But yeah, gotta see you next New York City meetup. Yeah, for sure. Should. Also has a little nice touch is the nightcaps part is like accented, so that was a pretty nice little touch there. But yeah. Don't know if I told you, but the Resident Evil 1 was a Chainsaw Man Telepunk. Oh, nice. The Telepunks are pretty cool. They have like different references. I really like the Hey one. That one's really good. But yeah. Nice, congrats though. That's cool. Alright, so I think that's all I have for today. Announcement wise and coverage wise, I think that's pretty much all I got. AL6, Ikigai, and then working on the Build-a-thon stuff, I will announce, like, I'll make like a pamphlet sort of thing to post like on social media. We'll post it on my Discord. We'll post it on Insta, I guess. I actually lost access to my Twitter account for some reason. So, no, not Twitter. I lost access to my Twitter account, and I can't seem to be able to do anything until they respond to my customer service email. And given how Twitter's going right now, I don't think I'll receive an email. So I'm kind of locked out of my Twitter account, unless I make a new one, which sucks. Should have paid for Twitter Blue. Should have paid the $8. Do you troll Elon? No, I didn't get banned. I just lost access. I lost access because I switched devices and yeah, basically 2FA didn't work out for some reason, and now I have to just recover access. Like, yeah, it's weird. It's not like I lost access to the password, but 2FA is not working for some reason, so I like try to verify and ask them to let me in, basically. What did I miss? You missed the build. I'm pretty much done. Are any other folks streaming right now? Let me see. People are streaming right now. Oh, Epsi is streaming for the last day of Keysmith. That's awesome. We should go raid Mr. Epsi. Because it is the last day of Keepsmith. If you don't know what Keepsmith is an event where they're basically doing for 12 days streams for keyboard stuff, and you can win prizes, and you can also do donations, and all proceeds will go to I think is it DIY. Oh, crap. Is it DIY Girls? Something like that. Girls who I don't remember, but it's non-profit organization, basically for charity. It's all good. So did you already do the sound test? I did. DIY Girls. Oh, I got it right. Thank you. I thought I did, but then I wasn't sure. So anyway, yeah. Oh, hi Kim. Merry Christmas. Hello. Merry Christmas. All right, let's go raid Mr. Epsilon keyboards. Say meow go heart. Let me see, what message should I put? The Lightning Keyboards chat partner chat of Twitch associated chatting members sends its regards on this wonderful Keepsmith holiday. Happy holidays, meow go chatting. Alright, there's our raid message, but yeah guys, I'll see you guys again soon. AL6, Ikigai, and Build-a-thon stuff coming up. I think that's pretty much the main stuff, but I'll keep you guys posted on that, and I'm working hard on lubing all these switches. There's so many to lube. But I should have a lot of stuff ready for that. So yeah. Alright friends, probably gonna go and clean up and have dinner and stuff. But I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Love you all. Peace.